Hello, everybody. I am Tom Grace, the voice of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. Thrilled to be here on Oldies 92 and 100. Sebastian Caron is in the goal to my right. The Penguins have their home whites on. They will skate from right to left. Michael Civic snaps the face-off back deep. Ross Lupaschuk goes all the way back behind his own net to start out. Here come the Penguins facing a one-man forecheck. Brooks Orpik, good rink-wide pass. Michael Civic kind of chips the puck in deep. Tom Kostopoulos coming out fast and hard. Orpik, nice keep in, shot down low, blocked by the Ducks. Penguins are coming out fast and hard early. Cincinnati looking very, very tired as much as you can in the first shift. Very well coached team, very disciplined. They are playing a passive one-man forecheck. That's what you would expect from the road team. Cincinnati has an eggplant purple with a green trim, white names and numbers as they come through the neutral zone. Chris O'Sullivan, the All-American from Boston University, two-line offside pass. Will have a whistle and a face-off back at the Cincinnati Blue Cross blue line. Sebastian Caron, the goaltender for the Penguins, has a record of 5 wins, 9 losses, and a tie. He's played 15 games, has a 3.23 goals against average, no shutouts, and .898 save percentage. His counterpart for the Ducks is Ilya Bryzgalov from Togliatti, Russia. Bryzgalov has a record of 2-5-2. A 3.04 goals against average, 1 shutout, and has saved exactly 90% of the shots he's seen this season. Cincinnati wins the defensive faceoff. Milosh flips one up and out of the zone. Is that going to be a penalty? The linesman talks it over. The puck goes up, and I think Eric Milosh is going to have a 2-minute minor. Careless. Penguins go into penalty killing mode. Cincinnati gets the faceoff. Todd Reirden, center point shot blocked by Jason McDonald. Milosh is off for delay of game. Travis Brigley, top of the circle, looking around. Milosh and Civic are the high point coverage. Down low, it's LaRue and Buckley. Down low, here's a pass in front. Quick shot just goes wide. Nice look from Corey Pecker. Chris O'Sullivan is the big trigger man up high. Wrist shot through a screen, just missed the near side right post. Todd Reirden gets the point. Holding it wide. O'Sullivan, center point, slap shot on the go. That was a howitzer. It just missed. Good coverage by Caron in front. The Ducks are moving the puck at will. 1:12 to go on the penalty. McDonald, a good stick on the ice steal. Comes up, fires a knuckleball on Bryzgalov. He made an awkward stick save. Reirden scoops up the rebound. The Mighty Ducks coming out slow. They're going to conserve energy. They're looking like a team that has played 4 games and 5 nights on the road. Good step up by Scuderi. Knuckles one ahead. It looked like Kostopoulos was offside. They said it was clean. Kostopoulos' off-balance shot goes wide. Toby Peterson's the first man there. Kostopoulos falls down, tried to settle it, couldn't do it. Cincinnati breaks 4 on 3. Through the neutral zone. That time Bobby Brown went offside. Good break for the Penguins. The Ducks had a good thing going, as they say in show business, and Brown just jumped the gun. Cincinnati on the power play. This year, 13 goals on 110 tries, just 25th best in the AHL, 11.8%. The Penguin penalty kill is improving, 83.09%. Nice to see the Penguins doing a good job. Nice face-off victory by Chris Beach. There's a long, soft wrist shot by Brooks Orpik. That will kill off even more valuable time. Penguins off to a good start. Rob Valasevic flying through the neutral zone. The Ducks are onside. Brigley drops a pass. This is the Penguins. Here's Civic. Possible shorthanded rush. The pass went too far ahead. That forced Bryzgalov to play it himself. 10 seconds to go on the rush. Brigley is onside. High pass. Valasevic couldn't sneak past Brooks Orpik. Nice hit by Brennan Buckley as well. 2 seconds to go on the Mighty Ducks man advantage. Penalty's over. Milosh is out of the box. Here's a wrist shot. Pad save Caron. Orpik flicks the rebound away, but not out of the zone. Penguins need a whistle. Michael Civic coming along up the boards. Tried to kick it out of the zone. Cincinnati kept it onside. Civic couldn't find the handle. Luckily for Wilkes-Barre Scranton, it is line change time for Cincinnati. Orpik with a free pass out of the zone. Buckley tried to lift one in. There's an offside against Hussey. will break. 16:28 to go in the first period.
No leading scorer on the team.
Bobby Brown, 2. Brown had it over the Penguins' Blue Cross blue line, brought it back. Cincinnati will start fresh. Belanger, more of a chip and dump and chase kind of guy, throws it in deep as you'd expect. Orpik tips one ahead. Civic tried to get it to Sarovi. Civic's coming along. Good job by Michael Civic. Avoids 2 hits. Tip shot in front. Kostopoulos almost banged it home. Nice give and go. Belanger hitting hard on Kostopoulos. That was a thundering hit off the glass. Lupaschuk, nice job to deflect a carom ahead. Chips one in deep. Kostopoulos forechecks with Sarovi. Cincinnati picking up the speed right now, not looking tired in the least. Here's Civic, give and go. Nice shift. Civic flies by Podrodsky. High right wing. Behind the net, Sarovi gets it to Kostopoulos. Kostopoulos tried to muscle one in front, couldn't do it. Very good stay-at-home defense by Cincinnati. Belanger, long shot. Caron, a blocker save. He'll dish it off to Buckley to keep the play moving. Buckley ahead to Beach, tangled up in his skates. Beach, good guiding pass. Milosh tips it ahead for Toby. Toby wins a foot race to Milosh. Good hustling by the Penguins. Here's a shot from Buckley. It flips around, tips down low. Bryzgalov makes the glove save. Good looking hockey from the Penguins. We've played 14:02. No score. Peterson finally clears the zone. Here's a touch pass. Peterson muscles along. Being hauled down. Good left pass shot. Oh, Milosh just missed the far post. Penalty coming up on Cincinnati. Excellent hustle from Toby Peterson. You can hear the crowd cheering in the background. Super effort from the Penguins. All Toby Peterson there, just fighting his way up to the puck. And the Ducks are going to take a 2-minute, probably a hooking call. This comes at 6:34 of the first period. The guilty party is Rob Valasevic. He is the Ducks captain. So the Penguins will go on the power play. Hooking is the call. Wilkes-Barre Scranton, 23 power play goals on 139 chances. Here's Lupaschuk right off the faceoff. Across to Scuderi. Lupaschuk wanted to shoot it on the go. Gives it to Sarovi. Across to Scuderi. Shot blocked in front. Good job by Nick Smith. Scuderi gets the clearing bid. Keeps it onside. Civic, nice reverse pivot pass to Kostopoulos. Excellent rotation by the Penguins on the power play. Civic looking around for a man. Has Scuderi if he wants him. Civic tried to lift the pass, turned it right over to Nick Smith, and now Ben Guite comes along. Tough angle, Caron, an awkward save. Look out, Civic has to throw it away. The Penguins had some good things going. One careless pass ruined the whole thing. Back to live action, 1:10 to go on the power play. Beach tried to kick one in front. The only man there was Travis Brigley. Brigley ices the puck. 12:35 to go in the first period. Still no score. Penguins' first power play of the night. Ed Connors of Swoyersville is our first Damon's Lucky power play contestant here in the first period. Beach coming along. Good rink wide. Toby catches up to it. Milosh is just onside. Toby behind the net to Eric Milosh. Beach was open in front. Eric couldn't get it in time. 45 seconds to go. Lots of time. Shot by Wilson. Nice pad save. Rebound holding along. Kicking it back the other way. Brooks Orpik holding and waiting. Kicking it up along the boards. Here's Peterson. Oh, an offside call. Good heavens. Guards went out to Lupaschuk. Ross, very smart, saw a potential center ice turnover. That's a very forgettable power play. Let's see how it goes 5-on-5. Endicott tried to hustle to keep one in. Nice soft give. Murley's onside with Hussey. Murley's shot tried to go to the high corner. Not a bad look at all. Hussey, coming off that superb game last night, makes a steal, throws it in front. Couldn't get settled to Konstantin Koltsov. Instead, for the Mighty Ducks coming back, it's Brian Gornick, all 6'5" of them. He is a big cowboy, 6'5", 215. Holding and waiting, Cam Severson, a good leader on the Mighty Ducks, throws one deep. Hussey back checks, wins the battle. Good hit that time on Bobby Brown. Centering pass in front. LaRue got a poke check on it. Caron held the angle. And now we're going to have a whistle. We've got a high stick. And who is this on? It looks like the Penguins' penalty box door is going Matt Hussey's way. Valasevic loses the face-off to Civic. Wilson, good touch pass to McDonald. McDonald's shot blocked. Kicks it over to Wilson, though. And that time, it looks like a dive coming up on Cincinnati. Good break for the Penguins. This is going to be a diving call against Cincinnati. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Brigley. Wilson just touched him with a toothpick And Brigley looked like he got hit by that axe that Mike Slusser has back up in the studio from Paul Bunyan. An unsportsmanlike diving call and a huge break for the Penguins there. That'll wipe out the penalty. And now Travis Brigley, their top power play goal scorer, he goes to the box for a very, very silly diving call. 23 seconds after it happened. 4-on-4. This should help the Penguins. Buckley right off the faceoff. Hard blocker saved by Bryzgalov. Wilson, a shot deflected off O'Sullivan, hit the side of the net. Oh, Chris O'Sullivan almost knocked it in his own net. That would have been fun. Diving is the call. 4-on-4 is the result. Buckley coming up on Popovic. Popovic tries to win the battle. Down low, it's Ben Guite. Guite holds it. Zamboni corner door. Tries to cut. Wilson stays with him. Backhanded chance goes wide. Good decision by Buckley. Just kind of snow plowed it out of the zone back past the Cincinnati Blue Cross blue line. Ed Connors of Swoyersville is our Damon's Lucky power play contestant. The Penguins will have a brief 23-second advantage if everything else holds true to form. Here's a steal by Beach. Steps around. Beach cutting in. Takes a hook. There's no call. Fans wanted one across the way to Scuderi. Puck on edge bouncing. Deflection goes wide. Beach battling, trying to come along. Lupaschuk with a great keep in. Lupaschuk down low to Beach, trying a backhanded flip shot. It was blocked by Popovic. Chris Beach just teasing us with those great skills he has. 9 minutes to go in the period. Milosh, a hard high-rising shot. Good pad save. Penalty coming up on Cincinnati. Penguins have something brewing here. Across the way, Lupaschuk, chip shot save. Milosh gets a hold of it. There will be 15 seconds to go on Hussey's penalty, showing off some great puck handling skills as a defender. Oh, and that time, Tom Kostopoulos was taken out. That should have been a penalty on Cincinnati. The Ducks try to clear when they do. Ed Connors is our power play contestant. 49 seconds to go on the man advantage. 7:38 to go. That time Orpik, the careless pass behind, stolen by Brendan Urema. He is just slowing down the clock. Finally, the Penguins break free. Beach, outlet to Milosh. Center ice, tried to telegraph it a bit too much. Peterson couldn't catch up. Orpik kicks it to Scuderi. Ahead Milosh, nice job to slide it in, no offside. Peter Podrodsky goes back deep. Careless breakout pass by Podrodsky, tried to chip one. It hit Scuderi's skate, gambling to keep it in. 19 seconds to go on the advantage. Milosh holds it, wrist shot, glove save Bryzgalov. That will settle it down. 15 seconds remain on the power play. Stay out of the box, play 5-on-5, win the first period. The Penguins are doing all of those things for the most part. Civic, Sorovi, and Kostopoulos with Wilson and Scuderi. Wilson's wrist shot blocked in front. Here's a steal by Civic. Turnaround wrist shot, Bryzgalov, a stick save. Oh, Sorovi just missed getting there first. Civic, a high hit, trying to kick it free. Sorovi, good strength, behind the net to Kostopoulos. Quick one-timer, Sorovi playing like a farm ox just with that great strength. Civic behind the net, stops, comes back, walking around in front. Sorovi backhand shot, just missed the post. Oh, how many times have I said just missed? That time Sorovi's taken down, no call. Bryzgalov smothers it. So men are being tripped all over the place right in front of referee Craig Spada. No call. Too bad. First period, no score. The Penguins out shooting Cincinnati 19-9. Wow. Penguins moving it along. Give and go. Beach ahead to Milosh, just onside. Beach going back door, couldn't get the pass. Toby got in there as well. Good step up by Lupaschuk. Tip shot. Bryzgalov had it float into his glove like the 7-year-old little leaguer who closes his eyes on the fly ball. It just Charlie Brown plunked in the glove. He makes the save. Shots on goal now, 20 for the Penguins, 9 for the Ducks. Peterson, Beach, Milosh, Orpik, and Lupaschuk. Rob Valasevic, the team captain, snaps it back. Mike Commodore to Corey Pecker, high float. Lupaschuk hauls it down. Orpik at his own blue line. Up the boards, good give to Peterson. Toby gets it in deep. Bryzgalov plays it with the stick. Oh, he doesn't shoot out. Beach, a steal, walks in, shot. It's in the net. Is it? No goal. It looked like it went in. Oh, my goodness, the goal judge was right on it. Chris Beach just stole the Beach ball that Bryzgalov threw out there. Civic, Kostopoulos, Sorovi, Lupaschuk, and Peterson. Cincinnati wins the faceoff. Slap shot blocked. Lupischuk could not keep it onside. And Toby Peterson misplayed it down low. That time, good hustling by Rob Valasevic. Cincinnati has 7 shorthanded goals. Here's a breakback. It is Sorovi off a steal to Civic. Oh, and they call a late offside whistle. So a lot of sloppy bounces for the Penguins. 47 seconds to go in the period. Mike Leahy of Scranton is our Damon's Lucky power play contestant in period number 2. Ross Lupischuk gets the faceoff at his own blue line. Nice give to Toby Peterson. Toby whips a wrist shot in. Bryzgalov comes way out of the net, loses control, tries to hustle back. Penguins tried to get an awkward scramble to go their way. Good recovery hit. Peterson getting in the middle as well. Cincinnati sticks with it. Now the Ducks have a 3-on-2 shorthanded. Going wide, it's Mike Commodore. Maybe holding on a bit too long. Commodore finally loses out. Penguins try to gather one in. Beach didn't like the way it was going. Loops it back to Scuderi at his own blue cross blue line. Penguins going from left to right have looked very sluggish on the power play today. Let's hope they can straighten that out. Last night they were a very impressive 2 for 3. Good pass by Milosh. Here's a give to Toby. Backdoor play had Milosh wide open in front. That time Milosh spilled a man. Might have got away with one there. More pressure. We're back to even strength. Peterson wrist shot through a screen, blocked by Milosh by mistake. Popovic hauls down Milosh, no call. Referee saw the whole thing. Backdoor pass, possible steal. Kostopoulos is well offside. Whistle and a face-off. The first 70 seconds of this period looking very sluggish and sloppy for lack of artistic merit. Here's a steal by Kostopoulos. 3-on-2 with Endicott and Murley. Endicott's pass was blocked. Bryzgalov ties it up. As that time, Reirden and Endicott got the elbows up. Todd Reirden, another one of those 6'5" guys. The Ducks have 3 players at 6'5". One broadcaster standing here is 6'5", but that doesn't really matter a whole lot. 17:32 to go, second period, no score. Neither team with a shot on goal in this middle period. Endicott wins a faceoff, back to Orpik. Orpik throws it behind the net. Endicott plays go and get it. Good spin move by Endicott. Backdoor pass. Looks like it hit the toe of Bryzgalov's skate. Cincinnati comes in transition. Martinson zigged when he was looking for a zag. McDonald gloves one down. Here's a nice touch pass to Orpik. Joins the rush. Orpik going wide. Backdoor pass to McDonald. Max just not getting the puck off his stick very well today. He's been wide open 2 or 3 times. Can't find the shooting handle. Really working hard. Orpik, nice hit to slow things down. Lupischuk. Penguins are really skating like a team out there, covering for each other and getting all the right passes at the right times. Long shot sails wide. Lupischuk has it deep in his own zone. Up the near side board to McDonald. McDonald braces for the hit. Good play by McDonald. Nice outlet to Murley. Murley scoops one in. Penguins will take the line change on the fly. Josh DeWolf hustling to try to get Wilkes-Barre Scranton caught in transition. Finds Peter Podrodsky. Podrodsky slap shot deflected high and wide. An offside whistle is the call against Cincinnati. We'll break. 16:29 to go in the period. Nope. Welcome back. Cincinnati after an offside whistle. Gets it in deep. Kostopoulos back checking. Cannot clear the zone. Here's Guite in front. Hauled down. It's going to be a penalty on Scuderi. Scuderi and Guite getting into it. Wow, the Penguins touched the puck. They did not blow the whistle. So Rob Scuderi got the stick up. A year ago, that might not have been a penalty, but I have to agree with the referee in this current situation. So Scuderi is going to get a 2-minute minor for tripping. This will come early in the second period. Penguins are 0 for 4 on the power play. Cincinnati 0 for 2. This will be their second chance of the game. Third chance. This comes at 4:02. LaRue battling 2 men behind his own net. Valasevic a steal. Shares the pass to Brigley. Back to Reirden. Shot through a screen. Look out. Backhander. More loose pucks. They don't blow the whistle. Milosh finally knocks it just out of the zone. Reirden seemed to be in position. Couldn't finish the job on the keep-in. 33 seconds to go. Martinson, was he onside? Yes, he was. Brendan Urema cycles it behind the net. LaRue, a nice hit. Here's a pass back to the point. O'Sullivan. Mike Commodore shot. Hit the crossbar again. Oh, my goodness. Francois LaRue took it right out of the jaws of defeat there. 2 shots off the crossbar. Cincinnati has been flying on this power play. LaRue up the boards. Gets it to McDonald. Scuderi comes out in 4 seconds. Here's Beach throwing it deep. Possible lob pass. Scuderi's out of the box. 5-on-5 hockey. And here's Martinson. Breakaway bid shot. Glove save, Caron. Going right for the upper left corner. Sebastian Caron just flashes the left-handed glove. Now McDonald and O'Sullivan getting into it. Commodore coming over. O'Sullivan is not a fighter. Chris O'Sullivan is a skilled defenseman. He's a tough kid from Dorchester. You can't be too much of a sissy and grow up in that neighborhood, but Chris O'Sullivan's stock is not to fight. Mack is a good middleweight. Commodore leads the Ducks with 70 penalty minutes. Eric Meloche, Ross Lupischuk, Brooks Orpik, and Toby Peterson. Penguins win the draw. Meloche broke his stick on the breakout. Meloche looking for a stick, coming along. Gets one from Mark Dumas, the equip manager. That's when you notice Mark Dumas is quickly when the guy breaks the stick, he gets him a fresh one. Meloche tried to get in deep. Good back check by Podrodsky. Meloche, Beach, and Peterson are really trying to create something. They've been a good line so far today. Lots of looks, no results. Peterson tried to muscle a pass in front. Lupischuk and Orpik head back. 4-on-2 for the Ducks. Cincinnati just stays onside. Podrodsky backhand pass just went over the crossbar. And now Peterson leads a break with Beach. 2-on-2. Cincinnati hustles back. Beach slap shot. Good pad save by Bryzgalov. That almost found its way through. Bouncing pass off the glass. Koltsov a steal. Hard wrist shot. Missed the net. That's one that Koltsov has to put on goal. You need those shots on net. Good heavens. Another high bounce off the stanchion. Wilson tried to push it through traffic. It hit a skate and took a Cincinnati bounce right to Cam Severson. Cleared down by the Ducks. No score. We're coming up on the halfway point of the hockey game. Hussey coming along. Takes the hit from Belanger but gets it in deep. Endicott being screened off the interference. Murley looks to reach in for a steal. Does so. Near side corner. Heavy hitting everywhere. Here's a take back. That time Koltsov tried to walk through. Koltsov really not having an impact in this game so far today. Maybe he'll get the goal and change that in a hurry. Wilson has it tangled up in his size 12 skates. Murley, a lunge steal. Here's Koltsov. Koltsov had it poked away by Todd Reirden, then he was taken down. Penalty coming up on Cincinnati. Delayed call. Hussey keeps it under control with the delayed advantage. Finally, it's Cincinnati. We'll break. 11:43 to go in the second period. No score on Oldies 92 and 100. So many close calls tonight for the Penguins. There's a keep-in bid by Lupischuk. Steps around a hit. And now we're going to get calls on interference for Sarovi. He did pick the man. That allowed Lupischuk to get around. The crowd won't like the call, but that's the way the rule is drawn up. Tomas Sarovi, unlike basketball, you can make that nice pick and let the guy roll around up high. No such rule here. That's a no-no. That's interference. Penguins and the Ducks. Penguins with just one shot on goal this period, but 25 overall. We cannot afford more vacations like that. Meloche comes flying up. No score, second period, 4-on-4 hockey. Meloche trying to fight his way through the traffic. Meloche stops on a dime. Beach reaching for Meloche, frustrating. Nobody could get to it, and the Ducks break out of it 3-on-3. Travis Brigley stays onside. Good backdoor pass to Popovic. Pad save by Caron. Rebound lays there. Orpik wins the strength battle. Cincinnati trying to make something happen, nothing doing. Meloche wins the battle, shoots one down. It will not have the gas to make icing. Calls waved off. We're exactly halfway through the hockey game, still no score. Penguins out shooting the Ducks 25-16. O'Sullivan back, good pass to Nick Smith, good save by Caron. Another big pass up on high, blocked by Hussey, skated off by Buckley. Buckley can't get out of the zone. Finally he does. Popovic picks it up at his own blue line. Power play time for the Ducks for the next 33 seconds. Bobby Brown lifts it back to Nick Smith. They're killing the penalty for the Penguins. Matt Murley loving this as the lone forechecker. 24 seconds to go on the man advantage. Here's Nick Smith. Smith coming up, looking around, holding it at the high point across the way to Popovic. Tip shot deflected wide, rebound by Bobby Brown. Smith looking for a man. Popovic center point, tip shot blocked by LaRue in front. Peterson clears it out. That will basically do it on the power play with 3 seconds to go. Here's a steal by McDonald. McDonald bears in, fans on the shot. Bryzgalov makes the save. Jason McDonald needs to get a new stick. That's like the 4th time today he's fumbled with the puck. But a great heads-up hustle play by McDonald. Peterson across the way. Beach stepping forward on the attack. Chris O'Sullivan up the boards. Buckley keeps it in. Tip shot down low. Bryzgalov. Nice stick save. Bryzgalov really gets rid of the rebounds in a good way for the Ducks. When he makes a save, the puck disappears from traffic. O'Sullivan, center ice, fakes the shot, goes wide. Caron comes back for it. Francis Leroux keeps Bobby Brown out of the way. 5:22 to go, second period, no score. Endicott, McDonald, Peterson, Scuderi, and Wilson. DeWolf, Podrodsky, Brigley, Nick Smith, and Ben Guite for the Ducks. Here comes Rob Scuderi up through the neutral zone. Endicott tried to get it deep. Another bad decision by the Penguins as the Ducks defenseman, that time Josh DeWolf, just stole it and threw it back. Brigley up the boards. Endicott misplays it. Here's a breakout for Cincinnati. Podrodsky, the defenseman, joins the rush. Wilson tries to take him to the outside. High wrist shot off the back netting. Stays in play. Cincinnati's getting better and better as the game goes on. You'd think it would be the other way around. Travis Brigley, far side corner. Nice hit by Toby. Knocks it out of the zone. It's gloved down by Josh DeWolf. McDonald with that high energy. Ducks had 6 men on the ice. They got away with it. Here's McDonald. Backdoor pass. Picked up loose by Peterson. Backhand shot. Nice save. Rebound chipped over the back of the net. Ducks got away with too many men on the ice temporarily. McDonald to Peterson. Hard shot. Long rebound. Lupischuk keeps it onside. Wheels one into the near side right corner. Endicott showing better energy. Gets after it. 4:15 to go in the period. Still no score. The momentum is taking a Penguin swing. Lupischuk up the boards to Civic. Civic's played real well this season. Team's leading scorer. Last night he was fantastic. Around the dasher, Martinson. Orpik just heave-hose him out of the way. Martinson will think twice about that one. Lupischuk back at his own blue line. Tip pass to Kostopoulos. Good guide. Sorovi gives it to Civic. Hard shot. Bryzgalov, a heavy blocker save. Kostopoulos rumbles up for the rebound. Valasevic has it taken away by Civic. Civic looking around for Sorovi, but the Ducks break. 3-on-2. It's Martinson with Valasevic. Backdoor pass, hard shot, goal. Right through the legs. Corey Pecker scores the goal, and the Penguins were simply getting away with a lousy second period, and it just catches up to them there. Waiting patiently, the Penguins have got to do a better job executing these passes. They've looked very uninspired in this second period, and the Ducks, playing a patient road game, have limited the Penguins to just 5 shots on goal this period, and the Ducks have 11. They get a goal. It is a second period even strength tally by Cincinnati. It's going to be Corey Pecker getting his 3rd of the season. Meanwhile, Ilya Bryzgalov has the shutout for Cincinnati, the net to my left. Penguins a tough stretch, trailing after 2 periods, no wins, 10 losses, 1 tie and 1 overtime loss. Cincinnati is 5-2, 1-1 when leading after the second break. Here come the Penguins winning the opening faceoff. Michael Civic trying to get it in deep. Little things have just gone wrong for the Penguins today. Not getting the puck deep, not getting a lot of tape-to-tape passes. It's been a little bit sloppy. The effort's been good. I think most of the fans today have been pleased with the effort, just not the results. Got to execute at home, especially against a team as tired as Cincinnati. 19:25 to go in regulation. Here's a lead pass. Kostopoulos is onside. Sorovi was cutting to the net again. Another pass. I know I sound like a broken record. Fell incomplete. Good hit by Sorovi on Valasevic. Wilson's pass through the neutral zone, stolen by Corey Pecker. Broken record syndrome here on this passing. It has been awful. Stuff that can be fixed, though. The Penguins are skating. They're competing. They're just not getting the things going. That time, Milosh's pass is way ahead of Toby Peterson. Stolen by Mark Popovic. Chris O'Sullivan settles it down. High blue blob through center ice. Scuderi backtracks at his own Blue Cross blue line. Now he takes his time, starts fresh. Cincinnati back like the beginning of the game. Just forechecking with 1 man. Chris Beach pass turned over. My goodness, this has been some of the worst passing of the season after a great first period. It's just gone down south for the Penguins here. 18.5 minutes to go. 3rd period. 1-0 Cincinnati. Corey Pecker, good lead. Martinson is onside. Breaks in. Good sliding pad save by Sebastian Caron. Nice outlet on the rebound by Scuderi to Eric Milosh. Meloche tried to forge one deep. Takes it around two men. Good job by Eric at the end of the shift to keep that moving. High breakout pass blocked by the Penguins, but the Ducks playing very sound positional hockey. Clear it right back. Caron, fresh sheet of ice, whacks it up the dasher. Murley tried to do a touch pass to Endicott. It doubles back to Francois Leroux. Buckley ahead. Good give to McDonald. McDonald fires it in deep. That's what the Penguins want. Now you got to forecheck and go and get it. Endicott couldn't catch up in time. Leroux guides it to Buckley. Let's hope the Penguins pick up the energy level. Podrodsky, good steal at his own blue line. Gets it ahead. 3-on-3 break for the Ducks. Urima's onside. Good blocker save by Caron. That was a nice pass and a good shot. Good save. It's good hockey. Cincinnati's hung in there tough, leading 1-0. Cleveland, an upset of New Orleans, 24-15. And New England beat Minnesota 24-17. I'll have more scores on the next whistle. Penguins breaking in deep. It's Koltsov, Meloche, Hussey, Orpik, and Lupischuk. Koltsov gets the puck, turns it over. Again, Koltsov, a lot of guys struggling tonight. Last night, the whole team played great. Tonight, very few individual stars. Holding and waiting. Lupischuk. Good give to Hussey. Hussey throws it in deep. Meloche tries to forecheck. Koltsov is covering the breakout pass. And the always wise Mike Commodore realized the Penguins were holding back. There's no forecheck to speak of. And now the Ducks come along in transition. 16:21 to go. Holding and waiting. The Ducks failed to get it in deep. Nice stick with it that time by Cam Severson. Severson's played a feisty game all day long for Cincinnati. Here's Civic. Good head of steam. Valasevic got in the way. Sorovi tried to chisel one home. Very good effort. Kostopoulos came charging in. The last time the Penguins were shut out was November 13th against Hamilton right here, 3-0. This would be the third time of the year the team was shut out, so we don't want to see that. But with 16:05 to go, down 1-0, you have to start pulling out such statistics. I don't think this is going to be a shutout today. Peterson, Beach, Meloche. Cincinnati wins the faceoff, clears it down. 13:10 to go in the game. Orpik turns it over. Peterson steals it right back off the stick of Ben Guite. 10 seconds to go. Scuderi, good lead. Meloche, fine head of steam. Peterson cuts to the net. Meloche takes it wide, leaves it for Toby. Beach ready. The Penguins playing with some urgency. Scuderi across to Orpik. Tip wrist shot down low. Meloche couldn't find the handle. Here's a steal. Beach waiting. Good stick handling by Chris Beach. Slides a pass. Peterson back to Scuderi. Scuderi wrist shot through a screen, just tipped wide. Good chance for the Penguins. Much better energy and deliberation there. Around the dasher, Scuderi gambles on a keep-in, gets there first. Beach throws it behind the net. Meloche tries to catch up. Orpik can't find the handle as it gets over his stick and goes all the way down. 12:22 to go in the game. Let's go Penguins is the chant from the fans. Cincinnati leads 1-0. An even strength goal midway through the second period. Konstantin Koltsov hasn't played much tonight, providing some high energy. Here's a steal by Koltsov. His pass in front for Endicott. Misdirected, goes wide, knocked out to center ice. Leroux uses the big reach. Good give back to Buckley. Buckley's pass stolen. Cincinnati coming in a transition rush. Leroux takes the body against Gornick. Gornick hasn't played much tonight either. Koltsov, puck in his skates, gets it out to center ice. Cincinnati will have to tag up on the fly. 11:45 to go. Koltsov knocks one ahead. Here's a steal by Koltsov. Steps through one man. Good lift by McDonald. Now it's Koltsov going in deep. Pass in front. Shot. Just goes wide. Kicked in front. McDonald a backhander. They still hack and whack at it. Koltsov can't get the shot. If that doesn't sum up the whole darn hockey game, I don't know what was. Just 3 shots, nothing getting through, nothing working for the Penguins, and it's not because they aren't working. Excellent shift with no results. They don't even get a shot on goal out of that. Wilson up the boards, 3-on-3 rush. Good give to Endicott. Endicott snaps a shot. Bryzgalov's rebound rolls high into the far corner. Up the board, stolen by Kostopoulos. Wrist shot, Bryzgalov a hit. We'll take a break. 11 minutes to go. The Penguins have only had 11 shots since the 24 in the first period. Buckley's tip shot, Bryzgalov a save. You get the sense if the Penguins can get the first one, it's going to go their way. Kostopoulos, Endicott behind the net. Shane stops on a dime, tries to loop it free. Kostopoulos one-time wrist shot goes wide. Leroux keeps the rebound onside. Francois Leroux tries to force it down deep, keeps it onside again, bouncing puck. Bryzgalov gets in there, and now Reirden takes Endicott down. Kostopoulos getting in, Commodore. We're going to have some penalties now. Kostopoulos trying to shake up the deck. Endicott, Reirden. I think Tom might get something for coming in. Not a bad move by one of the captains, Tom Kostopoulos, to try to shuffle the cards. The Ducks don't want to fight here. They don't want anything. They just want to get on the bus with a 1-0 win. They lead 1-0, 7:46 to go. 2 overtime losses. They are 1 wins, no losses, and 2 ties on this road trip. Playing pretty well. They're not an overly flashy team. They hang in there. Leroux, turnaround shot, blocked. Endicott tried to get a rebound in front. One of the Ducks fell down. Murley keeps it alive. Kostopoulos battling hard. Good hit by Rob Balasevic. Murley, Kostopoulos. One of the Ducks defensemen, it's Rob Balasevic, lost a stick. Oh, and he tripped Kostopoulos away. The referee didn't see it. Endicott in the zone. Tries to chop a backhander just wide. Puck is still loose. Kostopoulos has it. Balasevic got a stick back. Endicott's pass in front. Strikes the stanchion. Turnaround shot. Endicott shoots and scores! Shane Endicott throws in the top of the net. And with 4:33 to go, the place explodes. The frustration is over. The Penguins had several good chances. And Shane Endicott roots it upstairs. And it's a 1-1 tie in Wilkes-Barre. Shane Endicott gets his 5th of the year. Koltsov a steal. Tried to pass it back to Wilson. A dreadful pass by Koltsov. The fans are getting upset with some of these passes. I know I am. Here's a good poke check steal by Scuderi. Koltsov with the speed. Breaks in. Koltsov shot. Big save by Bryzgalov. Puck is still loose. McDonald to steal. Holding it in front. Shot. What a block by Koltsov. What does he have to do to score a big goal? The poor kid gets all these chances, can't bury it. Guite's stick is broken. Penguins pressing to keep it onside. Beach was thrown down from behind. Good heavens. Lupaschuk sliding steal. McDonald is onside. McDonald's shot just misses the near post. Orpik scrambles on a keep in. Got decked. Possible chance here. Orpik is down and he is hurt. And there is a whistle behind the play. Brooks Orpik got destroyed with a body check. 2:47 to play. Let's take a break. He's okay and he's up and at him. What a storyline tonight. The Penguins outshot Cincinnati 24-9. Could not score. Then the Ducks hit the crossbar twice on a power play. Francois Leroux pulled a shot out of thin air that was going in. Defensively for the Penguins. Corey Pecker scored a softie late in the second, and then Shane Endicott with less than 5 minutes to play scores in the third. Here's Podrodsky off the faceoff for Cincinnati. 1-1 tie. 2 minutes to go. Wilson turns it over. Dangerous shot down low. Mike Wilson with another giveaway. The Penguins have really been sloppy with the puck today. Sarovi with a chance to erase all that. Fires it out to center ice. Give and go hockey. Sarovi stepping around. Good clear back. Cincinnati is definitely thinking overtime right now. Around the dasher. Here's Endicott. Steps into some traffic. Muscles one ahead. Sarovi finally gets it. Gives it to Kostopoulos. Nice flip back to Sarovi. Sarovi shot. Bryzgalov a shoulder save. My goodness, is Sarovi shooting that puck with authority. Buckley waits. Now he turns it up ice. 4-on-3 for the Penguins. Buckley tried to walk in deep. Puck is still loose behind the net. Good steal by Sarovi. Throws it by the net. Bryzgalov a save. 1:10 to go, and Tomas Sarovi is like a plow horse out there, just chugging down the ice. Penguin shots now are up to 43. The AHL high in a game this season is 51. The most shots the Penguins have had on goal this year, I believe, is 48 against Utah. That was back on November the 3rd. 1:10 to go in the hockey game. Beach on the faceoff. Murley wins it back to Orpik. Orpik shot. It goes in off a skate. It hits Mike Commodore and goes straight in the back of the net. Brooks Orpik gives the Penguins a 2-1 lead. 1:07 left to go. Orpik was just shooting it, looking for a rebound. It hit a leg, and the fans are on their feet. 2-1 Penguins with 1:07 left to play. What a job by the Penguins. When it's your night, it's your night. Orpik took the shot. It somehow got in the net. And at 18:53, have Peterson, Milosh, Civic, Orpik, and Scuderi. Rob Balasevic on the faceoff. It's controlled. Toby Peterson, a backhander, gets it deep. No icing. 37 seconds to play. The Ducks hustle up. Holding and waiting. It's Chris O'Sullivan, an excellent stick handler for the Ducks. Pass through center ice. Here's a backhanded shot by Michael Civic. Goes right in the net. The Penguins get the victory, or at least the 3-1 lead. And Michael Civic, when you're the leading scorer, the soft backhander rolls in, and my goodness, the Penguins with an unbelievable effort tonight. Super job. So Michael Civic gets the empty-netted, unassisted goal at 19:35. And Michael Civic now gets his 7th goal of the season. Great job by the Penguins. Endicott at center ice wins. The goaltender Ilya Bryzgalov goes back in. Here come the Ducks cruising along. Time is running out, 17 seconds left to play. And after all the frustration, I had said when it was 1-0, if the Penguins could just get a goal, you'd get the sense it was going to turn around for them. McDonald kicks it around with 5 seconds to play. Gets it deep, shoots it up. That's going to do it. The fans are on their feet. The Penguins with 3 goals in less than 5 minutes remaining